And this is part two of what I think both fighters' current physiques say about how they're going to perform on fight night. He's in really good condition. I'm really impressed with his abdominals and how lean he is right now, because he typically comes in a little bit with higher body fat, but you can totally see how, just as an older fighter, he's in his mid to late 50s, how his middle's a little thicker, but again, he's carrying really good muscularity, really good shoulder development. He looks really good. It looks like he's really training hard and taking his fight seriously. Jake, on the other hand, I think he's really fumbling the bag right now. With 8 weeks out, I don't think his body fat and his conditioning level should be this poor. I think he should be slightly leaner, not putting so much of an emphasis on putting on so much muscle, because he's gonna need to move around in that ring in 8 weeks. Because Mike Tyson, all he does is come forward. So let me just quickly illustrate my point. For this exercise, let's just swap out Roy Jones from Mike's last fight with Jake Paul. And for context, if you don't know who Roy Jones is, he was once one of the most elusive, hardest to hit fighters, probably one of the best offensive fighters of all time, but he was really hard to hit. He had great movement, and he just caused problems offensively for most fighters that he fought. So first off, Jake is not going to be moving around the ring the way Roy is. So what that means is a lot of the movement, a lot of the punches that Roy evades, Jake's probably going to get hit by. Jake is not the same type of defensive fighter. And now carrying all of that weight that I just showed you is going to make it even more of a problem for Jake to move around. So Jake's mobility is already going to be a problem. Once you compound that with the fact that his lack of conditioning and those few extra pounds that he's going to have on him, he's going to be even less mobile. He's going to be less able to get out of the way of these punches that Roy was able to. So all of the movement that Roy shows here, Jake's not going to have. Plus the conditioning and Jake's lack of conditioning in the fight is going to show itself in those later rounds. And what does that mean? A lot of these shots that Mike misses on Roy, he's going to be connecting on Jake. And that's going to be a big problem. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? How's this fight going to end up? Is Mike just going to walk him down? Is Jake going to knock him out? I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comments.